Hey guys, this is Bumblebee85 coming at you again with another video review. This time it is the Ninja Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nickelodeon owns them here, and these are brought to you by Spin Master, and they do all of the normal Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys from the cartoon and whatnot. So they brought us this original comic book collection of the four turtles. Basically, in 1984, the Ninja Turtles looked like this in a black and white comic book. For 30 years now, the Ninja Turtles have been going strong. We've gotten 2 movies, and that's a little reason why I'm doing these, is because the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie is out. Now, basically, they are this. I'm going to do all 4 of them in one video, so you don't get tired of me. And each figure is exactly the same. There are 4 different head sculpts, so you can identify who is who with that. And they each come with different weapons, but they are exactly the same body and everything else. And they are colored versions, not the black and white. And I think these were only available at Walmart. I'm unsure, but that's where I found them. They were like $10 each, Canadian. And on the back of the box, they each have their own little write-up. So, if you can see that without the glare on there, you can pause it and read that, including the top section there. And each turtle has their own little write-up. So you can pause it again and read Donatello's. You can pause it again and read Raph's. And you can pause it again and read Michelangelo's. So these are the 4 turtles. I'm going to be busting them out of the package right now, and we'll see what is contained inside. Now here are the 4 turtles out of the packaging. They each come with their signature weapons and a different head sculpt, and they each come with a card of separate artwork for each character, and each character comes with this fold-out pamphlet showing all the kids' Ninja Turtles toys. So that's garbage. But each card is different, and for Leonardo it says Ninja Master of the Katana Swords, and at first, and like Donatello's says Master of the Bow Staff, Raph says Double Fisted Sai, and Michelangelo's Dual Nunchucks. They're all ninja masters of each weapon. And they, like I said, they each come with different weapons. Leonardo's are gray, so are Raph's, and Donatello's and Michelangelo's are this brown color. One solid color. Now, like I said, they all share the same body mold, so all of the Ninja Turtles shells, all their coloration, their knee pads, are all the same. And like I said, the only difference is the head sculpts. So I'll show those off in a second, but I'm going to go over an articulation here real quickly so that it's the same on all the figures. I find their joints very loose. They are loose all over the place. But if you can get them in a pose, they can hold it, hopefully, without flopping over. But his head is the stiffest joint, so it's on a ball joint, and you can look down about that far. You can look back hardly at all. But he has side to side, and it is the stiffest joint on all of the turtles. His shoulders are on this ball joint, or on this hinge joint here. You can go all the way around. The shell even really doesn't get in the way of it. You can go up that far, and he has these pegged, hinged elbows. So they got a full 360 rotation in there, and they can bend up and down. There is no wrist articulation or finger articulation, no waist articulation. the same pin joint, pin hinge joint as the shoulders, and the same deal with the knees or at the elbows. Same kind of joint. So you get a wide range of movement, but it's very loose. And on the knee, you can kick it about almost 90 degrees. You get a, depending where you face it. And they have giant feet, and they do come with 2 peg holes on the bottom of their feet. And what is nice is the nice yellow chest piece here really breaks up the green, or you know, if it was black and white, it would be white. You wouldn't even see color. What's also nice too is they all have little tails. All of them have the little tail, which is lacking from newer turtles at all. And they have their brown belt, and it's kind of pegged in there. You can see in the back here there's some pegs, but it's glued on. It's like a rubber or hard or softer plastic. And there's no little L's or D's or R's or M's on their belts. It's just a little knotted belt. And there's no weapon storage. Like, I can't slide these sort of swords in anywhere. They can't put their bow staff anywhere. Or the sais or the nunchucks. They can't go tucking away in any spot. There's no place to store the weapons. And each card, like I said, is different. And when I pulled the cards out, I thought, oh, it's going to be like a little puzzle. I'll put them together and they'll form like a nice battle scene. But no, they are all different. And they do not even go like side by side in any way. They just, because in the back of this one we have a turtle in the background. So there's no puzzle. They're just fighting a bunch of Foot Clan soldiers. Now, these guys measure. They are smaller. They're little adorable turtles. And what sucks, holding, I find like Michelangelo's holding in his left arm, or his hand can barely hold the weapon. Everything else seems to be tight, and Raph can hold both of his weapons fairly nicely. The problem with Donatello is you can't, with the arms and the way the hands and thumbs are facing, you can't get a nice pose with him holding the staff, like an up and over. It's just the way the hand curls. You cannot even hold the staff that way. So that's the best way you're going to get it, is both under in one direction. But we'll give them a quick measurement here. Let's see if we can get a true measurement. True measurement. They are 4.5 inches tall. 4.5 inches tall, and they're all going to be the same height. Like I said, they're very cute, very adorable looking things. They almost like teenage or like kid turtles, just because of their size. I don't have any original old school turtles to compare them with. The only ones that I have are the classic Playmate cartoon versions of each character that came out from Playmates 2012. So these were a lot larger and modeled after the cartoon versions of the turtles. And I like those ones the most. There have been movie versions of these in the same size as these, and I like it because like even there's like real metal chain for the nunchuck, which is a nice little touch. But these nunchucks, yeah, even the chain is molded in a brown. You get nothing out of them. And like I said, each head sculpt is different. And this is Michelangelo's head sculpt, but I'm going to be plopping some of these heads differently, mixing them around. Like, I feel Raph should always have the double angry face at least. So I'm going to take Michelangelo's. He's got the double grin there. I'm going to pop it off, and I'm going to put Raph's head on that, or I'm going to put Mike's head on Raph's body to go along with the double grin. And then Leonardo has the no teeth showing, and that's the face I kind of want to give Michelangelo to go along with the toy. So I'm going to pop that off. I'm going to put that one on Michelangelo. So that's what he gets. And then Donatello has the grin going out the left side. So I'm going to give him, or no, he's the only one that comes with that grin on the left side. So then the grin on the right side, which Leo has, now he gets that head. So that's how I'm going to remember who is who if you don't have their weapons. So a neat little display piece, I would say. I'm actually not going to recommend them. I don't think you can even find them in stores anymore. With the minor posability problems with no wrist, I think they would have been a little bit better if they had some wrist articulation. That would be nice, or even a weapon storage of some sort. I'd prefer that. I like the original art on the cards from the comic books in their black and white form. So I like that. So yeah, I've had these for a little while. I think they were out in 2014 or early 15. So finally getting around to doing the review of them. Hope you guys enjoy these figures. Actually, they don't look too bad if you were to display them on a shelf just like this. The evolution of the turtle, right? Kind of cool. From their original comic books to the cartoon. Then it would have been nice to even have the movie versions in behind them, and then now the current movie versions, which are lackluster in design, but realistic. So I do have the movie figures. From the first movie. I actually had to draw on pupils for them. Just took a little pen, Sharpie, and actually drew on pupils because they just the white eyes were scaring you. They have pupils in the movie, so I said, hey, I'm going to draw some pupils on these guys. They're budget, but they're there, just like the cartoon. Minus the comic book version, though. But that's them compared with the rest of the turtles there. And the style on each turtle has like the little hash marks or scratches or hash type marks that you would do when you're drawing your comic book for shading and stuff. So they all have that like etched into them, which gives a little detail to the turtles, unlike the smoothness of the body with no definition or anything like that. So it's kind of cool, and like they all have the same little scuff above the nose, and like the bandanas are all different, which is a nice touch. So it's kind of cool. That is my review on the Ninja Turtles, Nickelodeon's Ninja Turtles from Spin Master. Enjoy the play.
Practice makes perfect, my young apprentices. Be patient and do not fall for your enemy's traps. You may think you're in control, but you're not.
I've been waiting for this, Raph.
I can take you with one arm tied behind my back.
Not on your best day.
What the? Oof. Should have been paying attention to Master Splinter's words, Leo. Enough. You, Leonardo, thought you had control. Raphael took it from you, and you fell for it. Be patient. Strike when you're ready, not before. Now, where is Michelangelo with that pizza you love so much? And they say Donatello's the smart one.